This video will be looking at the area of trapezia. To find the area for trapezium, you need to know the formula. So the formula is the area is equal to half A plus B multiplied by H. Now the A and B are the sum of the parallel sides, and H is the height, the vertical height, not the sloping height. So I'm going to label the trapezium now. So I can see that my parallel sides are here, 30 millimeters, and over here, the 170 millimeters, and my height, I'll label the height as well, is 60 millimeters there. We then substitute all the information into the formula. So the area is equal to a half times A plus B. Now A is 30 plus B, which is 170, multiplied by my height, which is 60. So now we have a half times, and 30 plus 170 is 200, multiplied by 60. Well, half times 200 is 100. So we now have 100 times 60. And to work something like this, it's fairly simple. 1 times 6 is 6. How many zeros do I have? 3. Gives me 6,000 millimeters squared. And that's the area for this particular trapezium. Let's take a look at this one. Now the parallel sides are over here this time. A is 2, and we'll say that's B there, and this is my height. I know it looks like a width, but if I turn that trapezium around so that it's on the larger base, the 12 meters, you can see that becomes a height. So once again, the area is a half A plus B multiplied by the height, which gives me a half. A is 2 plus B is 12 multiplied by the height, which is 7. And that gives me a half. 2 plus 12 is 14 times 7. I can remove the bracket actually, but a half times 14 is just 7. Gives me 7 times 7, which is 49. We check the units and it's meters squared. And that's the area for this one. Have a go at this one. See how you get on. Pause the video and come back when you've done. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to call this side A, this side B. I've got my height there. I write my formula, half A plus B multiplied by the height, which gives me a half. A in this case is 22, plus B, which is 48, multiplied by 70, which gives me a half, and that is 70 there, times 70. Now, to work this out, you can either do half times 70, which is 35, and then 35 times 70, but it might be easier to do 70 times 70 first. Well, 70 times 70, 7 times 7 is 49. We've got 2 zeros, so it's 4,900. So it's just a half times 4,900. So now we need a half of 4,900, which is 2,450. And we check the units, and it's in millimeters, so it's millimeters squared. So this one's a little bit more challenging, and it's only because we have multiple units here. So let's say we want to give the area in centimeters squared. So what's the best approach here? Well, the first thing is to convert all the units to centimeters. So we have 140 millimeters, which happens to be 14 centimeters because you divide by 10 to get centimeters from millimeters. And we have 1.2 meters on the base, which happens to be 120 centimeters. Now, as we know, the area of a trapezium is given by half A plus B multiplied by H. And A and B are parallel, our parallel sides, which I'm just labeling now. So that gives me a half multiplied by 30 plus 120 multiplied by the height, which is 14. 30 plus 120 is 150. So it's a half times 150 times 14. Half times 14 is 7. So that will be slightly easier to work this out. So half 150 times 7 And 150 times 7 is 1050 centimeters squared. And that is the area for this particular trapezium.